Welcome to the new season of RPM, where Ireland's top motorsports programme goes weekly. Our 28-week run starts in Kerry, where the World Rally Cars almost cluttered up the county in one of the best entries ever gathered in Irish rallying.
You could have been forgiven for wondering if the Toshiba Computers Irish Tarmac Rally Championship would ever come out of its winter hibernation in the new millennium. But the wait was to prove that Ireland's international series would be better late than never. As nature slumbered in the tranquil beauty of the Kingdom of Kerry, the technology race in Irish rallying has been moving on at quite a pace. And the big three manufacturers are rolling out an impressive array of new machinery into the year 2000. The Killarney and District Motor Club's top 20 on the Ordnance Survey of Ireland Rally of the Lakes is staggering.
Toyota's #1 seed is in fact the old Celica belonging to the reigning champion Ian Greer. It embarrassed the World Rally Cars in the old millennium, but has time now overtaken the Hillsborough drivers' Toronto to Paul entry. 5 times champion Austin McHale, however, has the latest from TT, and his Corolla is now the only right-hand drive WRC example in existence. There's a similar situation in the Ford camp, where Frank Maher's Escort heads the Malcolm Wilson run focused World Rally Cars of Eamon Boland and Stephen Finlay, the latter returning to the hard stuff after a 4-year layoff. Subaru are determined to return to the top of the Irish tarmac stages. Stephen Murphy has the ex-Fisher car. James Cullen, one of Kenny McKinstry's hire fleet. And Derek McGarity, one of 2 two-door World Rally Car Imprezas in the Killarney entry. Favourite, however, amongst the 5-star men has to be Andrew Nesbitt's Portuguese spec Impreza.
The 1999 winner leaves the Gleneagle Hotel for the traditional Mall's Gap opening stage. And as so often in the past, tyre choice for this daunting opener is a driver's nightmare. 300 feet up on the McGillicuddy Reeks, the sun is shining, but down on the shores of Lough Lean, it's raining. The first fast miles on the shiny tarmac will have to be covered on slick tyres. It's an uncomfortable compromise. On board the Toronto to Paul Toyota, the wipers are flapping, but by the approach to Galway's bridge, they've been turned off.
Square right, hairpin left.
Slicks have been the right choice, and as Dean Beckett calls the pace notes, the Toshiba champion settles into a new season in his usual cool style. We're approaching the gap now, and this is really hard work, but Ian's opening run is disappointing, and the best that he can post is the 8th fastest time.
Quick left, 30, turn square left. Fast left, sprout, square left. And
the ex-Hollowitz Cuisine de France car looks highly impressive on the Mall's Gap start line, and Andrew Nesbitt's times will prove that in this case, looks do not deceive. Nesbitt and James O'Brien are immediately at home in their new car. They complete the test in 10 minutes 13 seconds. There are no records today because of that damp start, but Andrew is 2 seconds faster than his nearest rival. That rival was expected to be Austin McHale, but the Dubliner has had a late-night, last-minute drama with the Aircom-Net Corolla. And at 5 Mile Bridge, things look very busy inside the Toyota.
Absolute left and slippy of wet, slight left at the wall, maybe. 100. Quick right, cut second half, and slippy on exit, 120. Slight left, cut 170.
We're now approaching Galway's Bridge. The road is drying as we climb to Ladies' View. But Brian Murphy has no time for sightseeing as he calls out the vital instructions to his experienced driver.
And slight right and left. And quick right, 70. Quick right cut. And quick left. and slight left at the sign, cut 130. Easy left tightens, repeat, easy left tightens.
For Austin, they must just be reminders at this stage, as he'd be very familiar with all the twists and jumps on this most famous of all the Irish stages.
150.
At the gap, that flashing alternator light must be a distraction for the Dubliner. That fourth fastest time is not the beginning that this great driver would have hoped for.
170. Right entry, turn easy left, cut slight right over crest, slippy of wet, and left, and easy right at the bottom. And quick right tightens, second half, cut.
Frank Marr, one of the stars of the 1999 event, also gets off to a mediocre start, and he has to settle for sixth fastest. But here's the real teaser. Can Stephen Finlay still fly after a 4-year absence from the Tarmac stages? The answer comes as swiftly as the stage times. The Ford driver is fully focused. Third fastest on stage 1. The Pirelli Drivers' Centres are backing James Cullen's Tarmac attack, and he's second quickest through the gap. Stephen Murphy, the West Cork Rally winner, is just 1 second slower than James. Derek McGarrity will have a big scare on the climb, but the blue car certainly looks a bit tail happy. Eamon Boland hopes to shatter the stage times with his new Focus. It's certainly shattering a few eardrums. Eamon, on a no problems run, posts fifth fastest time. But Liam McCarthy will sadly have a very short rally, as the Murphy construction car doesn't make it to the top of the mountain. And what's more, he causes mayhem behind him. Bob Foden is closing in, and in his impatience to pass the Toyota, the Welshman incurs not 1, 2, but 3 punctures. Hugh Martin Doherty has changed from Subaru to Ford, but he's also gone through that McCarthy quarry. Frank O'Mahony seems to have escaped, but there's smoke coming from the right rear. While Pete Doughty is in a hell of a flap. And there's flying rubber everywhere as Johnny Sullivan takes Andy Blair in the gap. The Mullaghan-ish, Caherbarna and Gortnagan stages complete the first loop, and the Pirelli-shod Subaru continues to romp ahead. Andrews 7 seconds up after 2, 19 out in front by here on stage 3, but he's not getting carried away by his performance.
So you've got a nice little cushion now, you're just going to watch that gap.
Well, that's not really a cushion. All it takes now is a puncture. This rally is only starting. There's 5 or 6 men out there, I'm sure, want a challenge for the lead yet.
Second is equally sensational, considering how rusty Stephen Finlay should be in a rally car.
We're just still learning the car, and we're not going mad, but no, we're just keeping in there.
James Cullen is third, despite some considerable engine anxieties.
It's a little bit worrying at the moment. We had a problem in the last 2 with the car stopping and cutting out and missing and things like that, which cost us a bit of time, So, but the problem is we don't know what it is.
James's problems are insignificant compared to McHale's. Stage 2, and a tricky little right catches out the Toyota man. There's not much room for error here, but there's no damage done. or is there?
Cut and right.
Everything seems all right further down the stage,
And right.
but on stage 3, the gearbox is giving trouble.
And slight left. 70, slight left again and right. 250. And slight left cut. And slight left again. 100. What's wrong with this? 6th gear, is it? No. 5th. Slight right over crest here. 130. Oh.
At the end of the Caravana stage, it's all over for the Aircom net car. McGarrity catches the ailing Corolla. Frank's got the handling more to his liking now. The Tipperary man's 4th, just 10 seconds down on Cullen. Eamon, like Stephen, has been having problems getting the focus off the start lines. He's in 6th. And Ian Greer has gone from 1st at this stage to 7th in 1 year. Maybe his wallet needs to be a bit thicker. Stephen Murphy in the Profast Subaru sets fastest time on Gorton again, proving to be just what it says on the tin, professionally fast. But who's this man? Hugh Dunn in 9th place. Donny and Tim O'Sullivan are another sensation. But Pete Doughty causes a sensation of a different nature, as Anthony Kavanagh's pictures show. The English driver does get out of the stage behind Wesley Patterson's Sierra, and both are being pressurised by the Group N leader.
We're having good morning, Plum. This Group N Subaru we have, it's a good car, and we're just getting to grips with it now, you know.
How do you think you're doing?
I think we're leading Group N okay, and we're lying 13th overall, I think, or something like that. So, more than happy.
3, 2, 1, go. Fast left.
Now ride with Ian Greer and Dean Beckett, the current Toshiba Tarmac champions, over the entire length of the Caravana stage, which runs for 10.63 miles through the byroads between Mill Street and Rathmore.
Suddenly square right. Don't cut. And a square left. 200 twisty. Quick right. And quick right over jump. Straight brow. 150. Fast left and quick left over brow. 150. Fast left. Quick right over crest. Crest. And quick right. 100 uphill. Medium left. And quick left. 180. Kerr K right. Jumps over narrow. 80. Downhill long fast left and medium right. 100. Big medium right. 100. Up. Quick right over crest and straight brow. 20 downhill long square right again. Into a kick and long K left. Opens over brow. K right. And long fast left cuts 80. Quick left 60. Fast left and medium left. And a quick left again. 150. Square left. Repeat, square left. And a long K right. Repeat, long K right, fast left. Quick right over brow. Quick left, quick right, quick left through dip. Quick right rises over long brow. Long quick left cuts 200. Fast right, straight brow, suddenly medium left. 30 over junction and K right tightens. Into a long medium left opens. And fast left, medium right, medium right 150. And a quick right at yellow wall, straight brow 100 downhill, medium right over through jump and bridge 80. Long medium left narrows 100. Fast left 100. Fast right suddenly medium left over brow. Repeat, fast right suddenly medium left over brow 100. 100 medium right tightens and narrows. And a fast left, and a quick left, kick 200. Long fast right cuts 80 through yard, Kerr mud, Kerr 40, mucky, quick right over jump, Kerr 100. Fast left, fast right of white wall 80. Fast left, medium right, and a fast left. Fast right 100 up the middle, quick right. And a fast right and kick at bridge, fast right and long medium left opens over brow 60. Straight kick 80. Bry, quick left cuts, quick right trees, 150, quick right, drops over Bry, and another quick right, Kerr straight Bry 20, downhill to square left, into a 60, twisty, fast right, 80, quick right, 100, quick left, straight kick and quick left, twisty, medium right, 60, Kerr medium right jump into K left narrows, 80, uphill fast right, straight Bry Kerr, long quick left over kick, 100, Kerr medium left narrows and medium right, quick left, 80, Kerr kick and medium right, 60, fast right, fast left at pole, twisty, 150, quick right over Bry and fast left, and another fast left, fast, straight Bry, 60 Kerr, fast right over bumps, cuts, 100, downhill, medium right, 60 and medium left, repeat, 60, medium left, straight Bry, medium left drops over Bry in a straight crest, quick left, 80 downhill, turns square right unseen, opens, it's unseen, opens, fast right 60, square right downhill, into a straight Bry, good man, medium left 80, quick left 250, square left opens at gate, repeat, square left opens at gate, 200, tires are okay. Straight Bry, 500. Quick left, 300. Quick left, quick right, cuts, Kerr, 600, downhill. Into your turn, square right. Brake after sign on right hand side. Keep going, keep going. Now. 200 and quick left, sorry, square left, square left, the cream pillars and a K right, square and a K right, good, and a medium right, 300, it's okay, good, it's twisty, quick left, 100, fast right at trees, 200, Kerr, Brian, K left drops, 80. Straight Brian, fast right, bumpy approach for a square right, 40, turn square right, narrows. K left, medium left, mud, 100, medium right, 60, K right, 60, K right and square left. Long fast left, 60, Kerr square right and turn K right over bridge. Square right and turn K right over bridge. And quick left cuts, Kerr kick in the K left. And 100, straight Bry. 100, fast left, suddenly square left at pole. And a square right. And a fast left, fast right 60, medium right, and a quick left, medium right opens, quick right drops over Bry, 80, quick left through bridge, 80 uphill, straight Bry, 100, medium right, into a K left Kerr, watch the surface, watch the K left, it's okay, quick right, 100, long quick right and medium right at bush and the medium left and 100, quick left 150, long bumpy K left, repeat, long bumpy K left and a quick left, it's okay, big quick left 80, square left drops and a square right, repeat, square left drops and a square right narrows 60, good. K left, rises 100. More like it. Good. Quick right into Kerr, K left, tightens into a square left at gate. And a long medium right, opens over Bry, 200, near the end. Quick right through.
Ian
yard,
completes the
200.
10.63 miles in 8 minutes 18 seconds, fourth fastest on the event.
Stop.
The march of time is graphically illustrated here on stage 5 as Andrew Nesbitt hones in on Ian Greer. And after 7 stages, the Cuisine de France car is half a minute ahead of Finlay. For the final 2 tests of the day, the rally moves west, where the 2 former Tarmac kings are spectators.
Nothing else to do anyway.
As Austin samples the black stuff, Bertie has dropped in to catch up on his son Mark's progress. Andrew whistles along the shores of Lough Cara to build a 44-second gap between him and the Ford by the end of the first day. Just watch this for commitment. Stephen looks as if he's still on the loose, and he is at times. Cullen's engine worries seem to be overcome. But Frank Maher and Pat McLaughlin will retire their escort with a blown head gasket by the end of the day. Discretion is the better part of valour when budgets are low. Derek McGarty and Chris Patterson have moved up to 4th, 15 seconds ahead of Stephen Murphy and Mickey Morrissey. While Ian Greer and Dean Beckett enjoy their Lakeland drive in 6th place.
Right. Watch it.
But we're sadly about to say goodbye to the Hertz Ford Focus when it clips a rock in Cara Lake, not Eamon's luckiest stage. Locals Donny and Tim O'Sullivan are a sensational 7th of their first 4-wheel drive, left-hand drive and supercar experience. And that man, Dan, has slightly overdone it. Johnny O'Sullivan in the Mazda-centric WRC Escort is the second Killarney driver in the top 10. And Mark Fisher and Gordon Noble are way out ahead in Group N. So the Saturday stages have been good for Subaru and ProDrive, with Andrew in a 42-second overnight lead despite his spin on the last stage, and Mark with a comfortable Group N advantage. We go back into the Kerry Mountains after the break.
Day 2 of the Rally of the Lakes, and it's wet all the way over the gap. Well, that should make for an easier tyre choice, but Andrew gets it wrong. His cut slicks are not dissipating the damp quickly enough, and he'll pay a colossal 13-second penalty for the misjudgment. At Kilmacalogue, he loses a further 4 seconds with a puncture at the end of the stage.
Andrew, you got something to hide there?
No. Maybe something.
What was that about?
We had a little bit of a slip on the 2 stages back there. We hit a rock sticking out in the corner, and we're fully committed to the corner. These things happen, took the back wheel off her.
That 42-second advantage has slipped to 25 after the first 2 stages of the day. And at the gap, Stephen is really going for it. But in turn, he too will make a mistake on the Healy Pass, pushing the gap back to 36 seconds. James Cullen and Ellen Morgan can only watch as the WRC cars increase their advantage. But Derek McGarity will shortly be no longer a threat to the Donegal driver.
Oh, we unfortunately got a puncture about 2 miles ago and carried the puncture on up the hill and come into this left-hander. Didn't think we were going that hard. Obviously, we were aware we had a puncture, but just overstepped it a bit and caught the edge of the road and pulled it in. Light roll into here.
Although the car was relatively undamaged, there's no more fun for Derek and Chris Patterson this weekend. But Stephen Murphy is moving up the leaderboard. After 12 stages, the Carlo driver is in 4th place.
Quick left.
The fog is frightening at the top of Tim Healy. Just look at that drop on the left.
Unseen. 100 downhill, quick left. 80 K left. And a quick right.
But things are all clear in the O'Sullivan Escort. The crew are enjoying an epic battle with those other Group A novices, Hugh Dunn and Greg Shinners. like to say farewell to Pete Doughty. Little did we know it at the time, but also to the rally leaders in the most bizarre of circumstances. The car looks fine, the crew are okay, so what happened?
When we come back into service, the car was obviously refueled for the next stage, and the rig itself, it seems as if it has airlocked and didn't put the proper number of litres into the car. As a result, when we got to the stage, we had 17 litres on board and not 27. That was it.
Well, the one consolation is you know you've got the right car and you know you've got the right pace, and you've dropped one round of the championship, but there's still 5 to go.
5 to go, and quite rightly the car's fantastic. The new Subaru Impreza is the car for the Irish Tarmac for the moment, and with Pirelli's help we'll do the business later on.
It's a gift for Stephen Finlay and Rory Kennedy, but we have been denied an epic battle between the two World Championship teams. Stephen will use the remaining miles to try out further settings, and James Cullen and Ellen Morgan must be more than pleased with their inherited second place. This is the man who's now hitting the headlines. Stephen Murphy is again setting fastest time. He's quickest over Borland. Ian Greer is happier now at the handling, and the 4th place finish is looking on the cards.
60. Quick left, long medium right, into a K left, and a K right. K left narrows, drops into a medium right, and a long fast right into a K left. 60 downhill, medium left and medium right. 30 fast left at sign, suddenly long K left drops, posts, and a K right opens. 100, curve square right. Repeat curve square right, into a long K left, into a medium right, and a K right at sign, a long K left, double tightens, and suddenly K right, 3 bridge, and a medium right, 100, long fast right, suddenly K left, 100, surface medium left and fast left. Fast left, medium right, into a fast right opens, 100, okay, fast right, suddenly long K left, tightens at pillars, into a square right, 80, K right, long K left, double tightens into a square right, 60, long medium left opens, long fast right, into a K left, and 100, quick left, 100 up middle, fast left, narrows into a fast right, 100, uphill, quick left, fast right, suddenly long K left, into a K right opens, and a K left, and a quick right, 100. Fast right, suddenly long fast left, narrows into a long medium right, 3 yard, late into a K left, 60, medium left and medium right over brow, into a K left, and a K right, and a medium left opens, and a medium right, 60, fast right, fast left, 100, quick right, into a quick left, 100, downhill, fast left, narrows, 80, quick left, repeat, quick left, 100, downhill, fast right, and the suddenly long hairpin left, don't cut, and a long square right, into hairpin left, repeat, hairpin left, and a square right, square right, square left, square right, long square left, suddenly hairpin right, long square left, and a square left past the fence, 60, K right, and a medium left, suddenly hairpin right at gate, tightens, medium left, long opens and continues, 200, just keep at it. Good. Very long K right, double tightens at lane. Repeat, long K right, double tightens at lane. Just goes. 100. Long medium left, into a hairpin left. Repeat, into a hairpin left. Into a K right, drops. K left. And a quick right, 100. White wall turn, K right, through bridge. Medium right into square left. Square right. K left opens. Fast left. Into a medium right, 100. K right. Into a square left. And medium left. Repeat, medium left, 100. Medium right into long K right. Into a K right. 60, K right, drops. And an opens over brow. Medium left. Into a square left, don't cut. Repeat, into a square left, don't cut, and long medium right. Opens into a K left, double tightens. Into a square right, long. Into a square left. Square right. Quick left. Quick right. Into a long, fast right. Into a square left. And a square right. Straight brow, suddenly square right. So now, long K right, double tightens. And a long hairpin left. Big long hairpin left. 60. Square left. 60 downhill, square right. Big square right. In the end, quick left. Quick right over brow. And stop.
It'll be a non-finish, however, for Formula 2 champion Oliver O'Donovan, handing the Formula 2 category to the impressive Max McKillen, who finishes 13th overall in a Peugeot 106. Harold Bunting and Willie Hunter had been closest to Mark Fisher in Group N before their frightening accident. Reigning champion Eugene Megan ended up in 4th place in the category in Killarney, with Nigel Hickland and Jerry McVeigh battling it out for the runner-up spot in the showroom category in their Mitsubishi Evo 5s. The verdict eventually going to McVeigh, who is swapped back into the driver's seat. But the young Fisher has been in a class of his own and uses the event to get him rally ready for his big World Championship outing with Peugeot on the Acropolis. There are 2 more late retirements. Hugh Martin Doherty has to park his WRC Escort while lying 10th, and Andy Blair's exit has been more dramatic.
We've had a pretty bad day all round. Broke a drive shaft 2 stages ago on a big jump and finished up coming into this left-hander, probably 10 miles an hour too quick, caught a bump, back end just stepped out and over she went. I think you've got to say, you're saying we're unlucky, but I think we're pretty lucky. Have you seen down there?
The English visitor has been lucky indeed.
Killarney heroes John O'Sullivan and Sean Moriarty finish in 10th place, overcoming a drive shaft problem along the way. Frank O'Mahony and Hugh Phillips had brake problems on their way to 9th place. Davy Greer and Michael Reid got progressively faster to claim 8th. And Hugh Dunn has arrived on the tarmac scene with a spectacular 6th place in his first international. There'll be a few pints down to the hometown tonight with Donny and Tim O'Sullivan.
All the odds were against us when we started the event. Left-hand drive, four-wheel drive. The thing even has 7 gears. I never drove anything like this before.
The only sad thing now, Donny, is you have to give it back.
I might hide it in him. No, I would have to give it back, but I think we might take it again sometime. No, we really enjoyed this weekend.
For Ian Greer and Dean Beckett, it's a low-key weekend compared to 12 months ago. But you certainly can't say the champion isn't trying. Moll's Gap in reverse direction, the 18th and last stage in the Ordnance Survey Rally of the Lakes, and 4th will bring the Hillsborough pair 8 Toshiba points towards their title defence.
Well done.
Stephen Murphy and Mickey Morrissey are delighted with Kerr.
It's been a good rally for us, I suppose. To stay at there or thereabouts all day today and yesterday, so I'm very pleased, very happy. You know, it's probably a dream come true to be even third down the Rally of the Lakes. You know.
James Cullen and Ellen Morgan have done as much as could be expected of them.
It's a long, hard year, like, and we've done well for the first event, and you never know in rallying what happens, like, you know. Pace-wise, it's going to be extremely difficult to live with the pace of the technology and the world cars and that, you know. But as about human beings and as a sport at the end of the day, and hopefully you never know what will happen the time Cork comes around, you know. And as long as we're part of it, we'll be happy.
Stephen Finlay was robbed of the Tarmac title 4 years ago when he crashed out in Cork on the last round. His first Killarney victory must be some consolation.
Stephen, congratulations. 4-year layoff, and here you're back on the winner's run.
Yeah, it feels great to come to, but hopefully we'll have a few more. The stages have been fantastic, and the car has just been brilliant, and the whole team, and you know, everything gelled and felt good from the word go.
Rory, from Subaru to Ford, very successfully.
Very successful, Plum, and we're delighted to come through and win here today. We've had a fantastic drive over the gap this morning, and I think that set the tone for us for today. Unfortunately, Andrew had his problem later in the day, and it sort of took away from the competition end of the rally. But nevertheless, we had a clean set of heels, and we're here, and we're delighted to be winners once again.
Stephen and Rory now have even greater ambitions, and the Irish pair will shortly contest the Acropolis World Championship round. The Fisher Engineering Summit 2000 Rally Weekend starts appropriately enough in Fisher Engineering, where Bertie throws quite a party for the fans. He's entertained on the stages for over a quarter of a century. Now he's entertaining the great and the good of rallying at home. And when you have 3 former World Rally champions, 2 current World Rally team managers, and the legendary Billy Coleman in the guest list, it's truly a millennium evening. The morning after the night before starts with a dawn recce of Sleeve Russian. So by the time the 60-strong field gathers for the Enniskillen Motor Club's official start, the day seems half over. For 3 of the top contenders in the Toshiba Championship, it's a very important day, as they all failed to score in Killarney.
The conditions this morning are very, very slippy. We're open stage, and it's really like driving on ice out there this morning. But we'll see how it goes. I think the policy this morning would be to drive easy and have a look at the stage.
Here we go. Car number 2.
It's going to be very slippy this morning, as I said yesterday evening. That stage we're going to be slippy if it's wet, but you know, it's going to be the same for everybody really. And yes, it's a round of the championship, and it's as important as any.
This event should suit me much more than Killarney will. I like this sprint type event, and for once everybody's probably on an equal footing here.
Well, we know where we're going, but we don't know where we've been.
We're really on the road to nowhere, as this private ribbon of tarmac has been built to take Sean Quinn's lorries across this mountain on the Fermanagh-Cavan border from his quarry to his cement factory. It could have been a purpose-built super special, as it provides all the challenges.
And the future is certain. Give us time to work it out.
The 5-times Tarmac Rally champion takes us on a tour of the first 2 stages in the Aircom Net Corolla. We start on the dust-dry roads to the north on this 6.5-mile test in the Derrylin Quarry. Austin and his championship co-driver Brian Murphy are settling in their WRC Toyota, the only car of its kind in Ireland. But as we climb the mountains, the temperatures drop, and the road is wet, and then the biggest nightmare of all, fog. There's no ideal tyre for these changing conditions. The best you can hope for is an educated guess. Roads are bad when you've started on the dry, but fog is the biggest enemy of all. The next few miles are virtually driven blind and in the total trust of your co-driver's instructions. The fog may be abating now, but we're on the gravel, another compromise when it comes to tyre choice. Going flat out downhill on loose surfaces really sorts the men from the boys. Austin's brilliantly brave drive amazingly only nets the Dubliner fifth fastest time, and he certainly hasn't been slacking. His tyre choice has not been perfect, so it's back to the service area for another think.
Andrew Nesbitt in the Cuisine de France Subaru is eventually credited with the fastest opening run, after a timekeeping misunderstanding is sorted out. But the car he really has to look out for is the other WRC Subaru, driven by Derek McGarity, with Chris Patterson on the notes. Despite this overshoot at the top of the mountain, Derek is second fastest, and it's on the loose that the Belfast driver excels, to such an extent that he's clawed back almost 30 seconds on Stephen Murphy by the end of the stage. Ian Greer is much happier with his Celica this weekend than he was in Killarney.
100.
Ian's style on the loose in the Taranto de Paul GT4 is a lot smoother than Austin's. Or maybe it's just that his tyre gas has been better. The Tarmac champion records third fastest time.
Fast right, slowing. Repeat, fast right, slowing, dry, 80, K left, don't cut.
But here's a real sensation. Mark Fisher, fresh from his testing in the Works Peugeot 206, in preparation for his Acropolis Rally prize drive, is fourth fastest over the mountain in a Group N car. Mark Crowe has dragged himself off the golf course to sit with the 1984 World Rally champion Stig Blomqvist, and this has to be the equivalent to an eagle at every hole. The Swede is still a regular competitor at the highest level and comes into his own on loose surfaces, the type of terrain where he learnt his trade. This is pure magic. Watch the tail lights. He's dancing on the pedals, left foot braking to steady the car. And as for his fellow Scandinavian and world champion Hannu Mikkola, the man who was recently voted the greatest rally driver of all time in a magazine poll, well, he's just 2 seconds slower than the Swede. And the man who's enjoying the experience most of all is his son, Juha.
It's going great, a lot of fun. We had a little scare there, but, you know, it was okay.
Everybody else is complaining about how slippery it is out there. How are you finding it, Hannu?
It is very slippery, yes. You know, the last bit by the factory, it's like ice.
James Cullen starts the event in second place in the championship, but it'll prove to be one of the shortest events in his career.
It was up at the top of the mountain, you know, with the foggy bit, and I had it. I don't actually know yet what happened, but I had a long right-hander into a tighter right into a left, and I think I missed the second right as it tightened up. I wasn't. It was my fault. At the end of the day, I wasn't focused the way it should be for the place that you were in. We're a bit sore, and that sort of thing. And Ellen's got a bit of a bump on her head and a bit of a cut arm and things like that, But she'll live to fight another day.
But James is not the only casualty. Frank Marr will also roll his WRC Escort on top of the mountain, just yards from here. But he won't be out of the event. The third disappointment for the Fermanagh fans is when their local hero, Niall McShea, fails to appear at the end of the stage in the Citroën Saxo kit car. The mountain and the fog have taken their third victim.
By the second run over the stage, the fog is thankfully flown. And with no overshoots this time, the Car Extreme Subaru shoots to the top of the charts to lead the rally by 7 seconds. Andrew Nesbitt is almost 10 seconds slower than his sister WRC Impreza, but he still holds on to second place. Now tighten your belts for a trip over the mountain on stage 2 with Austin McHale and Brian Murphy in the WRC Corolla.
Absolute straight past 200. Absolute left over crest and absolute left over crest again, 200. Slight left over crest and slight right over big crest, maybe. Caution, 120. Quick right tightens, maybe slippy. Quick right tightens. 100. Absolute crest, 150. Absolute left, 200. Quick left cut. Quick left cut and straight jump over the grid and slight right 120. Quick left, repeat, quick left and slight left over crest 120. Quick right lap, no cut 150. Absolute right 130. Crest and slight left long and absolute left 70. Slight left and quick right over crest, no cut, 70. Absolute left, 150. Straight jump and absolute left over crest to the side, 200. Quick right over crest, 100. Keep left over the grid, 120. Slight right over crest, 130. Left entry, 90 right. Repeat, 130 left entry, 90 right. And 90 left. And right again, 150, go, absolute right, 250, absolute left over crest, and absolute crest, and absolute left over crest, cut, 120, right entry, very fast left, repeat, very fast left, and right, and left again, 100, absolute right, 200, absolute left and absolute left over crest and absolute right 200. Quick left, repeat, right entry, very fast left, 'Quick right. And left. 200. Absolute left over crest, maybe. Cut. 200. Absolute right, maybe. And absolute right again, maybe. And slight right, no cut. Repeat, slight right here, no cut. And slight left, no cut. And slight left again. And absolute crest, 170. Slight left, no cut. And absolute crest, 130. Slight left down here, repeat, slight left, no cut. And absolute right over crest, and absolute right over crest, again, 200, go. Left, very slippy, repeat, quick left here, very slippy, watch. Very slippy in the entry, watch. And caution, crest, and quick right long, crest, quick right long, watch. 100. Very slippy again, quick left, repeat, quick left, very slippy. And absolute crest, 200. Go. Quick right, repeat, quick right, keep in. 60, turn 90 left onto the loose. Repeat, 60, turn 90 left onto the loose. 150. Slight left over crest, loose. 100, left entry, repeat, left entry, east right. Repeat, east right down here. Loose. 170. Repeat, caution, slight right over crest and quick right. Repeat, quick right to the end. And straight jump, 70. Quick left, repeat, quick left. Quick left here, 150. Absolute right over the bump, 170. Slight left, caution, bump and straight left. Dip. And slight right over crest. Caution, 130 left. Repeat, caution here, 1. And straight big jump, 100. Turn square right, 100, turn square right. Okay, you got it. And easy left, and turn very fast left. 60, turn east right.
The trucks will stop at 5 minutes 16 seconds, fourth fastest over the tarmac and loose test.
Good man, well done. Good stage, lot better. You happier?
Ian Greer is third fastest on the road in both runs, but once again the unfortunate Hillsborough driver is heading into controversy.
Okay, right.
Dean Beckett, like his driver, is enjoying every second of this, but their euphoria will be shattered when they discover that they've checked in early after the first stage, incurring a 1 minute 30 second penalty. They will appeal the penalty, but it has dropped them right out of the running. It's not a laughing matter for the champions.
Stages 3 and 4 on the Fisher Engineering Summit 2000 Rally are all tarmac affairs. The Toronto DePaul team are winded following that time penalty, but not knocked out, as Ian Greer takes us through the new section down into the cement factory.
60 square right.
The stage is littered with tyre chicanes to keep the average speed down to the 75 miles an hour required by the regulations. But between the artificial corners, the cars are topping 120 miles an hour at times. Somebody left a nut out there. The last part of the stage is ridiculously slippery. Years of diesel, oil and cement dust and a cocktail of torrential rain make a mulch that confounds the tyre technicians. 300 horsepower is not much use here, but four-wheel drive is essential. Ian's gently approach has paid off in the very worst of the conditions. The tarmac champion records the fastest time on stage 4. It's been almost a perfect day for Derek McGarity to date. Fastest on 2 stages and second fastest on the other 2. But as with Ian Greer after stage 1, his universe is about to cave in when the Impreza is found to be 13 kilos underweight after this stage. There's now a new kid on the block. Daniel Doherty, the Donegal driver, is playing with the big boys today, and he and brother Michael have little experience on loose surfaces. The Keystone Lintel car is the talk of the moorland. The Dohertys have climbed to second, and what's more, they have a 6-second advantage over the Nesbitt car. It could have been even more. Andrew Nesbitt shows he's the master of the handbrake. The McHale Toyota Corolla seems nervous as as once again the rains come as they cross the mountains.
Here, watch it. And quick left. And slight left. Repeat, slight left, 130. Brake early. Turn 90 right. 70. Turn very fast left. Very slippy flat. 110. Good man. 90 left, very slippy. Repeat, 90 left, very slippy. 100. Keep left. Top of crest. Turn fast right, no cut. Repeat, turn fast right, no cut. 130. Quick right, 50. Slippy. Turn hairpin right, no cut. 50 from here. Turn hairpin right, no cut. 60. Turn very fast left.
Yeah, with a problem on the last stage there, we used a soft, slick cut with cuts in it, but what we really needed was a wet or a good intermediate tyre. But we've changed around now. We're going to go back out on this because the last half of the stage was very slippy. So like, I mean, it's a lottery really.
And absolute crest, 150.
We're aboard again with Austin and Brian on stage 4 as we go back over the mountain.
Absolute right, and absolute right again now, and absolute crest, and absolute left over crest, and absolute left over crest in the pole, and absolute straight crest. Absolute left over crest, and absolute left over crest again, 200. Slight left over crest, and slight right over quick crest. Caution, 120, quick right tightens, brake early, maybe slip, 100. Absolute crest, 150, absolute left, 200. Quick left cut, repeat, quick left cut, and a straight jump over the grid, and slight right, 120. Quick left, repeat, quick left, and slight left over crest. 20. Quick right long, no cut, 150. Absolute right, 130. Crest and slight left long, and absolute left, 70. Slight left and quick right over crest, no cut, 70. Absolute left, 150. Straight jump and absolute left over crest in the side, 200. Right over past 100. Keep left over the grid, 120. Slight right over crest, 130. Left entry, 90 right, and 90 left. 90 right, 150. Absolute right, 250. Absolute left over crest, and absolute crest, and absolute left over crest, cut. 120, right entry, very fast left. He's very fast left here, and right. And left, 100. Absolute right, 200. Absolute left, and absolute left over crest, and absolute right, 200. Caution, right entry, very fast left. And quick right. And left, 200. Absolute left over crest, maybe cut, 200. Absolute right, 100 here, maybe, and absolute right again, and slight right, no cut, and slight left, no cut, and slight left again, no cut, and absolute crest, 170. Slight left, no cut, repeat, slight left here, no cut, and absolute crest, 130. Slight left, no cut, and absolute right over crest, and absolute right over crest again, 200. Quick left, caution, very slippy. Repeat, quick left here, very slippy. And caution, watch it, and caution, left, quick right long, 100. Quick left, very slippy cut, repeat, quick left here, very slippy cut, and absolute crest, 250. right and absolute straight press 150. Left entry, easy right and left. Repeat 150 left entry, easy right and left. 100. Caution press 70. Turn fast left and right. 70. Quick right, no cut. And easy left. Repeat and easy left now. 100. Absolute right over class 150. Slight left, maybe slippy. And quick left, watch it. And slight right, maybe slippy. 100. Turn, square right onto the path. And very fast left. And quick left. And easy right. And absolute left over class now. 150. Absolute right over class 80. 70. Slight right. 60. Caution at the end. Easy right over class. Cut second half. 120. Press. And slight left. And slight left cut. And caution. Quick right, slippy, and quick left, slippy as well. These two very slippy. And slight left, 130, brake early, turn 90 right to the bottom. Watch down here, slippy. All shiny concrete. 70. Turn very fast left, very slippy as well. Watch it. 110, very slippy, 90 left. 90 left. 100. Keep left, top and press. Turn fast right, no cut. 130. Turn fast right, no cut. 130. Quick right, repeat. Quick right, 50. Slippy. Turn hairpin right, no cut. 60. That's right here. No cut. 60. Turn very fast left. And quick left.
The time this time is 6 minutes 10.07 seconds, again fourth fastest.
Mark Fisher is still fifth, but he has bigger things on his mind.
Was testing the 206 World Rally car in France all week, and probably spending all week in the car hasn't done any harm for today at all, so no, it's very good.
From a driver who's starting his rallying career to Trevor Cathers, who's come out of retirement to challenge Fisher, the man who's inherited his former co-driver Gordon Noble. Brendan Kelly, dramatic as ever, lies third amongst the strong Group N contingent. As can be expected, Stig and Hanu are having a ball on the slippery surfaces, come rain, come shine. Stig, in the less advanced of Kenny McKinstry's Imprezas, is sliding to sixth. Watch this for some classic car control. Hanu equally has never lost the magic, but he's lost some penalties and dropped to eighth. But the magic seems to be returning to the other almost forgotten Greer. Davey, in his DGM Motorsports Celica GT4, is very much looking his old self, and his times are proving that. The carried-off driver is in 7th place. Stephen Murphy hasn't looked at home on the loose surfaces, but the Carlo driver, who was third in Killarney, is hanging in there in the Profast Subaru for some useful tarmac points. And Corkman Frank O'Mahony, who's also in an ex-Fisher Impreza, like many, finds the factory section particularly difficult. James Gillen and PJ Gillespie are also in trouble here. They also lost time earlier when the engine switched itself off. Hugh Dunn is having another fine run in the Subaru Legacy as he heads towards a top Tarmac Championship place.
As the controversy over McGarrity's exclusion rages on, the Blue Machine will rally on under appeal. 13 kilograms, the weight of a spare wheel in a jack, is unlikely to have been done intentionally. From now to the finish, it's a shootout between two Subarus and a Toyota, with youth and inexperience to the fore in the shape of the Doherty brothers. They set fastest time on stage 5, and by the end of 6, they're a remarkable 8 seconds clear of Andrew in the pursuing Cuisine de France car. Nesbitt replies in the 6th stage to set fastest time, but has the Armagh driver left it too late? Austin McHale has slipped behind the Subaru, but less than 2 seconds separate them. The pressure is on like never before for the Carndonagh pair. Closing in is the twice Donegal winner and 1999 championship runner-up and the 5 times Tarmac champion, both in World Rally cars. After 6 stages, they're 8 seconds clear, but after 7, it's down to 3. 3 seconds between them and the biggest win of their lives. Andrew Nesbitt may have been quickest out of the box this morning, but since then, he's been overshadowed by McGarrity and Doherty. Now, however, when it matters, he and Pirelli have really got it right, and the gap is down to 1 second with just 1 stage to go. Austin sets equal fastest time with Andrew on stage 7, but he has a 5-second deficit to make up. It's an uphill struggle. Six and a half miles still to go and everything to play for. But first, some of the noble performances that won't make the headlines today. Frank Maher recovers from his first stage mishap to record some very quick times and climb back to 28th place. Robert Woodside is handicapped with gearbox problems in the Barrett Subaru. Sean McCardle gives the Toronto DePaul 2 finishes in the top 20. And the Scandinavian honours are finally settled in Stig's favour when Hannu gets a puncture on the second last stage. The Great Finn and his son finish in 10th place.
Davy Greer and Michael Reid are in a very unformed 9th place in the carried up forklift Toyota GT4.
But Ian Greer and Dean Beckett are a very disappointed 8th. Without that penalty, it could have been 4th.
For the second time on the Toshiba Trail, Hugh Dunn and Greg Shinners come home again in glory. 7th is their reward.
Stephen Murphy and Michael Morrissey take 6th and the lead in the Tarmac Championship. Now there's a bonus.
Mark Fisher and Gordon Noble win Group N, are 5th overall and now 4th in this series.
The great Stig Blomqvist gives enormous entertainment to Mark Crowe and everyone else on his way to 4th place.
And Daniel and Michael Doherty, well, the World Rally cars just proved to be a little too quick on the last stage and they have to settle for 3rd. But what a run they gave them.
Austin McHale and Brian Murphy slip into 2nd in the Toyota by just 0.6 of a second.
And Andrew Nesbitt and James O'Brien are just over 3 seconds faster than them on the final stage to take the win.
So it's Nesbitt from McHale from Doherty, and the championship positions look really interesting, with Stephen Murphy rather surprised, I would imagine, to be ahead from Stephen Finlay, Andrew Nesbitt, Fisher and Greer. Andrew Nesbitt and James O'Brien are the provisional winners, but it's been Derek's day on the stages.
As far as I'm concerned, I won the rally. We were quickest on most of the stages today. We won the rally fair and square, and that's my stand on it.
Andrew, no champagne at the end, but it was a fantastic day's racing.
Absolutely brilliant, but there will be champagne no doubt when we all move inside the Sleeve Russell here. It's been a very, very good day for Enniskillen, and the Motor Club run an excellent event. As you know, it was very slippy through the quarry, Sean Quinn's quarry there, but all in all we are very pleased to be here.
Following the Killarney and Summit event, the Tarmac Trail heads to the hills for the longest round in the series, with the Nace newcomer Hugh Dunn finding himself in a surprising 5th place in the series. The 1999 champion Ian Greer is 4th after the first 2 rounds. But Mark Fisher, who lies in 3rd position, is a non-starter in Donegal. And the man in 2nd place is the undoubted favourite. Andrew Nesbitt lost a win in Killarney, inherited one in Fermanagh, and is determined to annihilate the opposition here. Stephen Finlay has won in his only appearance in the championship, but he's another non-starter here. 2 consistent runs have brought the Carlow driver Stephen Murphy to the top of the table, and to Donegal, where he's a novice to these tricky tests.
It's nice to be leading the Tarmac Championship for once in my life. Just by a narrow margin, but sure, I suppose by any margin is a good thing, you know.
The Shell Donegal International Rally brings the nation to the northwest, and they are welcomed with open arms by this rally-mad county. The 25 stages to be contested over the next 3 days are equalled only to the Rally of the Lakes, and the quality of the entry reflects the enormity of the challenge. Sunshine and supercars are a recipe for success, and the multitudes have migrated to this holiday haven to enjoy the skills of the Tarmac Titans. The Friday fun is south of Letterkenny, and what better place to start than the famous leap at Legland Bridge. The 1999 winners James Cullen and Ellen Morgan are the first over, and they are also overcoming the demons of Sleeve Russian, where James had driven his Pirelli driver's centre Subaru into the ditch. James's exorcism is highly effective, and he's 2nd after 2 tests. Austin McHale and Brian Murphy are happier with their Aircom Net Corolla, following some suspension changes. But as we can see from inside that Toyota, this little bombshell is still quite a handful. He will soften the suspension after service. Austin is 4th fastest over the first 2 stages. They're all somewhat shocked, however, when they see Andrew Nesbitt and James O'Brien's entry into the timesheets. The Cuisine de France car is 14 seconds faster over Letter League and 26 seconds out in front after Trusk Lock. The Tarmac champions are 5th fastest, and Ian Greer also intends to screw back his dampers on the Taranto DePaul GT4 at service to make the car a little less nervous over the bumps. Maximum weight 2 tons. Derek McGarity knows all about weight problems following his Summit exclusion, which he is appealing. He is showing that his pace on that event was no fluke. After 2 stages, the Car Extreme Impreza WRC is in 3rd position and closing on Cullen. Stephen Murphy's lack of Donegal knowledge is a big disadvantage. But as Stephen learns the terrain, Eamon Boland is learning about his new WRC Impreza. Frank Maher is high at Legland, not good when you're complaining of a bad back. And Paul Harris has an unusual mount in his home event this time, the Bobby King 4-wheel drive 911. And here come two men on a mission. Daniel and Michael Doherty were the sensations of the Summit 2000 event, and the signs are that they will repeat their form on their home event. This is the other Donegal Doherty, Hugh Martin, with Mike Gibson on the pace notes. Frank O'Mahony has come a long way for a sprint in the Dennis and Mary Ryan Impreza. And he needs to get out of there as Hugh Dunn arrives at max speed. Donny O'Sullivan has made the long trip from Killarney in the hope of repeating his form on the Tarmac opener. And Niall McShea is back in the Saxo. Brendan Kelly's hopes of success in Group N are shattered when he's stranded for 4 minutes with an electrical problem, enabling Seamus Heron to leap spectacularly into the showroom lead. Seamus who?
Stage 3, and the head-scratching continues. The Armagh driver is now out in front by 34 seconds in the Subaru Ireland car.
Car's going well, the conditions are good, and so far we're very pleased.
You're setting a heck of a pace.
Yeah, the pace is quick, but there again, there's other cars coming up very quick as well today, and I'd say it's going to leave a good race tomorrow.
The only man seemingly able to give Andrew a race is one of the other two WRC Impreza drivers, Derek McGarity. The Belfast driver has poured on the coals to move up to second. Austin McHale makes it a World Rally Car trio up front, with the Toyota Ireland Corolla in third place. The TTE-built car is spectacular to watch. I suspect even Austin would prefer that his latest acquisition was not quite so tail-happy. It's more like rear-wheel drive than four-wheel drive. Ian Greer is just 5 seconds back on the new generation Toyota, and the Hillsborough man is showing a lot of his championship form this weekend, setting second fastest time on the Clough and Lodge stage.
Straight right, 60k left.
Stage 5, and Cullen is really having to fight with the Tony Kelly cars in Impreza to keep it on the road. The Donegal ace has slipped to fifth. Frank Marr is half a minute behind him, but much happier now with his WRC Escort. The Doherty brothers are about to drop a place. Did you hear the tyre go on that landing? Further down the stage, we see the consequences. It drops the Cardona pair to 7th. There's also evidence of a puncture on Boland's car. He's lying in 8th spot. Stephen Murphy is gathering valuable Toshiba points in 9th. But Paul Harris is about to gather more than the points, as Peter Hegarty's pictures show. Conor O'Neill gets it from another angle. As we see from Owen McGonigal's camera, the Porsche is well and truly stuck. Paul and Eugene O'Donnell eventually do limp off the Letter League stage, but into retirement. And they're not alone, as Ivan Stewart and Joe Friel, Niall McShea and Michael Orr, Hugh Dunn and Greg Shinners, we're having another maximum entertainment here. We'll all be in the Dead Car Park by the end of the Friday stages.
And so to the fabulous first four as they return to Letterkenny after a particularly tough opening day. Austin McHale and Brian Murphy are in third equal place, but a staggering 1 minute 37 seconds behind the leader. James Cullen has fought his way back to third in what can be seen to be a fairly evil handling car. Derek McGarity is 26 seconds ahead of this pair, but 1 minute 12 seconds behind the other WRC Impreza. And the Cuisine de France car has been fastest on all 8 of the Friday stages. The classic Saturday action follows after the break.
Glen, Atlantic Drive, Kindrum, Fanad and Knockalla. They're all on the menu for the second day of the Shell Donegal International Rally, a positive feast of rallying provided by Jerry Burke and his hard-working volunteers and the Donegal Motor Club. This is the big day, with 11 stages in the Downings, Milford and Fanad areas of the county, spread over 10 hours on the road. The fun starts at breakfast time in Glen Village, and there's no change in day 2. Andrew is quickest again. After the 4 morning stages, the Whistling Giant is over 2 minutes in front, and the ProDrive-built Wonder Wagon, in the very capable hands of the twice Donegal International winner, has now been fastest on all 12 of the stages to date. What's more, his Subaru rival is about to depart the battle. The Car Extreme machine completes the first morning stage in second place, but on the first run through Atlantic Drive, the wheel nuts on the front left shear, leaving the Belfast pair stranded on the stage. James Cullen is promoted to second in the Four Lanterns Group A car. The leader is out of reach, but James is now engaged in a mighty battle with the multiple Tarmac champion Austin McHale. The nightmare of that Summit 2000 crash has been long forgotten. James has the advantage over his Toyota rival in Glen, but Austin is a fraction faster each time on Atlantic Drive. The fans have been thrilled with this battle between two of the great talents of Irish tarmac, and by lunchtime there's just 17 seconds between the two double Shell Donegal International winners. But that's far from the whole story, as this is a 5-way fight for second place. And Austin is having a mighty struggle to control his wayward handling Corolla. Ian Greer is struggling to stay in touch over the morning tests. Here he and Dean Beckett pass McGarrity's stranded Subaru. They remain in fourth, but the gap has opened to 33 seconds by Milford. Frank Mark is a further half minute in arrears. And the Dohertys, 10 seconds behind that again. They might have been ahead, but the Keystone Lintels car clipped a rock at the end of Atlantic Drive. Eamon Boland is over 30 seconds behind that again. And now we know why. A deflating tyre gives Stephen Murphy the same problem at the same place, to everyone's enjoyment, except possibly Stephen. Hugh Martin Doherty is pressing on in fine style on the ex-Boland WRC Escort in 8th place. But Pater Herson, making a return to international rallying, seen overtaking the modified category leader Eugene Donnelly here in Glen, will retire on Atlantic Drive. Eugene's BioClear teammate, Tony O'Sullivan, has climbed to 11th place. It's another good showing from the Killarney driver. Cathal Rogers won't make it to the end of the day. But Seamus Heron is making a big name for himself as he continues to lead Group N. Brendan Kelly is on a remarkable recovery, and the Davy Greer Motorsport car has now moved ahead of Wonder Woman Natalie Barrett.
Like that, 100.
And now for a real classic ride over the Atlantic Drive stage in the Downings Peninsula. Austin McHale is our driver and Brian Murphy our conductor in the WRC Toyota Corolla.
Very fast left.
That was hard work all the way, but rewarding. Their time is 7 minutes 35 seconds, beaten only by Nesbitt. Milford serve us after 12 stages, and we're only just reaching the halfway stage in the rally. Amongst the mechanical mayhem, we find a distinguished international visitor. Toshi, last weekend, fourth in the Acropolis. This weekend, spectating in Donegal. Welcome back to Ireland.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
That was a tremendous result.
Yes. Thank you.
You're very happy with it?
Yes, yes.
And of course, this is the Pro Drive All-Stars team.
Yeah.
How about seeing you back on the Tarmac stages in Ireland?
Tarmac. I like Tarmac, but Tarmac don't like me. Very difficult Tarmac.
An all-star from Japan who is making it big on the world stage. The all-star on the Irish stages is undoubtedly Andrew Nesbitt, and without this level of equipment, there does not seem to be much that the others can do about it. How does another Pro Drive all-star rate his and his rivals' chances?
I don't think there's an awful lot Austin can do, or James for that part either. I think, I've been out watching stages yesterday and again this morning, and, Andrew has got the very best technology, there's no doubt about that. Fair play to the guy, he's also making the very best use of it. He's driving the car in the middle of the road, and there's just no way these guys are going to stay in touch with him.
Well, the rally's only half over, as you know, and for me it's very hard to keep the concentration. I think the only thing is to continue maximum attack.
So we're not going to see a half effort, we're going to see a full effort.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a full effort we get. The Nesbitt steamroller continues to flatten its Donegal opposition and to punches those incredible stage times. 5 up on Kindrum, a further 5 on Fanet, and 5 again on Knockalla. This is domination like we have never previously witnessed in the Northwest. That's not to say that the others aren't trying. James Cullen is right on the limit in the Pirelli Drivers Club car. But his battle now is not with Andrew, but with the never-say-die McHale. The Corolla is fast, but as we've seen, a hell of a handful. Once again, the engineering requirement for rallying in Ireland are proving to be quite unique. And this little World Rally car is far from sorted. That back end seems to have a mind of its own. Austin is having to risk everything to stay in the hunt. Next up is Knockalla, a daunting high-speed climb over the coast road, followed by the inland section with high banks and trees. It's not been Austin's luckiest stage in the past. The Corolla has got sideways once too often, and our 360 degrees turtle through the air puts the Dubliner out of the event. Derek O'Neill is on hand to record the end of her heroic drive. Ian Greer is flagged down as he approaches the scene. The Corolla is back on its wheels, but they're pointing in the wrong direction. And as one Toyota goes out, another moves up. Ian is now third in the Celica, but it is far from a secure situation, with Maher and Daniel Doherty breathing down his neck. Bernie O'Sullivan will also shortly crash out, and the Peugeot 106s that have been the thorn in the flesh to the sophisticated Formula 2 machinery this season are not having a good weekend. Rory Doyle and championship leader Max McQuillan have both hit problems. Max lives on the edge, and he will go over it in Glen and bend the rear suspension. Barry Coleman's second place in Donegal in the Escort Maxi moves him into second place in the series, but the Formula 2 honours in Donegal go to Scotland's Guy Callum. Heron continues to impress in Group N.
I've been doing it for about 14 years on and off. When I had time, I had no money. When I had money, I had no time. So it's just for the fun.
Brendan Kelly has been closing the gap all weekend, and when Seamus clips a rock and fan it, he moves ahead. Natalie Barrett is still an impressive third. And next up is a famous Donegal rally name, McDade, Pat, the son of James McDade. Eamon Harvey is taking part in his 21st Donegal International, and he's in 4th in Group N. And here's another Donegal Group N flyer, Andrew Stewart from Kerrykiel.
But the Toshiba Tarmac Championship leader is in trouble. The clutch on the Profast Subaru is failing, and Stephen Murphy will retire before the end of the day. Hugh Martin Doherty, despite this puncture on Kindrum, moves up to 7th. Eamon Boland is flying now. He's up to 6th. And Daniel understandably gets a reaction for his drive up to 5th. There are now 4 Donegal drivers in the top 10. Frank Maher has that very experienced anchorman Dermot O'Gorman with him this weekend, and they have a 24-second advantage over the Dohertys. Ian Greer is just 12 seconds ahead of that. Only 41 seconds separate 3rd and 5th places.
Left. And fast right suddenly. Long head left, double tightens. Medium right, 80. Medium right.
Another fabulous stage, Kindrum Lake on the Fannet Peninsula. This time we're in Ian Greer and Dean Beckett's Silica.
K right. K right. Into uphill 200. Turn a hairpin left. Over gravel. 100. Quick left. Long fast right tight and over brow. 100 downhill. The medium left over brow. 30 dip. K left. Opens 100. The square right. Medium left. It is a square. And straight brow, 30, quick right over brow and quick left, 100 downhill, dip into square left, don't cut. Okay, right, 60. Long fast right, into fast left through dip, 60 uphill. Into brow, fast right, 20, medium left, over kick, into a K left, into a K right. Tightens me bit. 60, square left, and a medium right opens over brow, 60, medium left over kick, and 60, downhill, square left, and a K right, opens over brow, 60, brow, K right, big K right, on the K, straight brow, 300, fast right, narrows and fast left, pillar, 60 medium left through dip, and a medium right, 200, long K left, double tightens, immediately 20, turns square right, long medium left, opens 100, quick left, quick right, and quick right, 100. Curve, medium left, tightens. And a quick right into caution, medium right, drops over crest. And a quick left, drops 80, fast left, narrow, 60 up middle, medium left. Into a medium right, opens over brow, 60. Long fast left, brow, opens 60, K right. And long medium left opens over big crest, downhill 60, K right, double tightens and rock, double tightens, 80, fast right, medium left, medium right, straight jump into 80, downhill square left, fast right opens, 80 over brow, medium right and medium left over brow, and a long quick right downhill, fast right through dip, 80, rises in the K left, caution, square right, tightens, don't cut. 100, long medium left, drops, quick right. Through dip, fast left for Bry, suddenly square left, rises and drops over crest. And medium right opens through dip, fast right 60, medium left opens over Bry, and a medium right, quick left, quick right, quick left, long quick right, into 100 turn square left. And a long K right, into a hairpin left, don't cut. 80, square right long, square left, into medium right opens, into a quick left, 80, quick right over Bry, 100, medium right, into a long K left, tightens over small Bry, don't cut, 60, tightens, square right, and K left, and quick left over kick and junction, 60, fast left over bump, 60, quick right over Bry, 30, medium left and medium right opens over caution, big jump, and 100, medium right, into a square right, rises, square right, into caution long, K left, rises and drops Bry, medium left, quick right, fast left over Bry, downhill 60, turn, hairpin right on scene. K left, and long K right opens into a medium right over Bry, 30, K right, into a K left, into a K right, medium left, 100, quick right, 100, long K left into a turn, square left at signs. And a K right, suddenly square left, keep out, don't cut. And a medium right, 60, straight Bry, suddenly square right, drops, 100. Kick, 30, K left, small Bry. 80, quick left over bump, 60, rises, K right over Bry, 100. Fast left, 80, jump and jump. Repeat, jump and jump. 100, medium right, 30, turn, K left, long, deceptive, 100. Alright, long, medium left, narrows, take long, medium left, narrows, 30, uphill, stay left over crest for fast right. And 100. K right, repeat K right, and long medium left near the end. Long medium left, straight Bry, fast right, 30.
The Celica is not a world rally car, and it shows. Ian's time at 8 minutes 7 seconds is fourth fastest.
Right to the red, stop.
It's been a good day for last year's winner, James Cullen, but a repeat of his 1999 success is unlikely. Just compare the top two Subarus in this one section. Andrews top left and James bottom right. The timesheets make almost monotonous reading now, as car number 3 has been at the top for all of the 18 stages. With just 4 to go in Inishowen, we could be heading towards a most remarkable record as day 2 draws to a close.